Corey Danger back in the game with video game archaeology. This is episode 22, I believe. I just got back from jits, so I'm kind of tired, my brain's kind of rattled, and my body's really sore. But I have a very small pickup video for you today. First pickup is this baggie. It's a GameCube system, one controller, but it's very like something chewed through the bottom, third-party controller. The cables, but the main reason I picked this up is because it had the GameCube, Game Boy adapter on the bottom here. And it did come with one game. It's Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. I wish it was the GameCube Game Boy adapter disc, which actually makes this actually sellable. Most people don't like to pick up just the player, they want the player and the disc. So, and the disc could go for like 30-40 bucks just by itself. But I got this for $9, so you know, you can't really pass this whole complete system up. It even also came with the microphone. So yeah, I got the cables, the power, and the AV cables, and two controllers, and this for $9 bucks. It needs to be cleaned up, the wires are kind of dirty, has that old smell to it. Checked thrift stores and everything, there was nothing there. I even checked the flea market Sunday, and there was practically nothing there. There was a Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 Tenkaichi for PS2 that some bald dude was holding when I got to the lady. And the guy's like, how much is this? He had 3 games, and she's like, $2 a piece. And I'm like, no! If I was only there sooner, I would have got that game for $2. And that game sells for like 30, so damn you, bald dude. Damn you, Salazar! To brighten my week, John hooked me up with a deal. He gave me 2 games and a system. First, the games for N64, we got Banjo-Kazooie. And another, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which makes my total of 3 Legend of Zeldas. Starting my own collection. Each one is different. This one's the player's choice. This one has some weird coloring to it, and this one looks like a normal Legend of Zelda, which I just got. So I got 3 different variations of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is awesome. And then he also gave me a PS2 Fat system, but I boxed it up because I'm selling a whole lot of systems on eBay, so I didn't want to take it out of the box because it's all jam-packed with stuff. So all that for 30 bucks. So spent $39. So that's about it for this week. I decided I might as well talk about something that is not really game related, but it's my top 5 anime TV shows. These are all shows that aren't really on, you don't really see on like Cartoon Network or Adult Swim or something like that. These are stuff that you have to really go look for. It's not on basic cable. So that's why Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, those shows are not going to be included in this list. This is something that you would actually, you know, have to be told about to really enjoy it. So most of these animes they have similar genres as to why I like them. I'm kind of a perv. But first off, we'll start off with number 5. And that is High School of the Dead. Now, the reason why I like this, other than the busty, bountiful babes, is a zombie anime. It's got cool characters in it, especially the fat kid, the fat nerdy kid. He's actually a great sniper. He's good with projectile weapons. He even makes a weapon out of school supplies that shoots like pencils into zombies' heads, which is awesome. And each of the main characters have a specialty used against zombies. Like one is like a kendo master, which uses their sticks as blunt weapons and stuff. Others is just practice martial arts and stuff, and they have to survive, which is a great anime to begin with. It's very short season. There's like 12 episodes, I believe. It's on Netflix, so you can watch it, check it out. Number 4 is it's kind of a risque type of anime. It's Rosario and Vampire. It's on Netflix. It's about this guy. He's a flunky, basically. He fails every entrance exam for college or high school, I believe. His father finds this entrance forms, and he enters his kid into high school because no other high school would take him. And then he finds out that this high school is actually for monsters. So He's the first human to ever be accepted into high school, but nobody knows that he's human, and he has to pretend to be a monster, or he's gonna basically get killed. And it's a harem type anime, and if you don't know what harem animes are, they're basically single people, like a guy or a girl, and basically they're surrounded by opposite sex that are like desire that person. So the main character of Rosario and Vampire, he's a very sweet, a very nice person. Even though he has no special powers, he'll defend all his friends with his life. Even though he can't do anything and he can't stop it, he'll risk his life to save them, and that's what draws all these girls towards him and make them want him more. They're all fighting for his affection, which is basically, you know, pretty cool. I wish that would happen to me. Number 3. This one I just recently watched. It's very gory. It's called Attack on Titan. There's no English dub version yet, so you would have to go to these two sites I check out is www.watchdub.com and www.anime/sub.com or dash hyphen. And Attack on Titan is on the sub website. There's no English dub, so it's just subtitled, and it's not on Netflix yet. But it's a very great anime. It's about the human race. Basically, they're the minority because they're surrounded by titans, and they lived in these huge walled cities, and the walls have been protecting them for like 100 years until one day the titans destroy the wall, and then they start getting killed and stuff. And so you're following the lives of 3 kids as they start from young. They grow up and they train to become part of this survey corps, which goes out and tries to figure out a way to kill these titans. The main character, his name is Eren. He has a personal vendetta against all the titans. His goal is to kill every titan he sees. So this is how the story unfolds. It's a 25 episode season, and there's more seasons to come because I watched the end and like it's not completed. Basically, it leads off to a cliffhanger. But it's a very exciting anime. It's gory from the beginning. Okay, so most animes they start off really slow. This one starts off really fast paced, and then it just throughout the whole series it's just non-stop killing and deaths and yelling and screaming and stuff. So that's a pretty cool anime to watch. Number 2, this one is called High School DxD, and it's not safe for work. Okay, this is a very perverted anime. The main character himself is known as a very perverted guy. He's a human at first, and this story revolves around angels, demons, and fallen angels. And it's just everyone's like basically they're split into like classes and stuff, and the main character he gets killed by a fallen angel, but then a demon saves his life, and then he becomes her servant. It's all about chess pieces and whatnot, so he's the pawn, but he has this sacred gear. It's like this piece of weaponry that he can use to battle, but it's a very perverted anime. There's boobs everywhere, there's no censor, there's nudity and stuff, but it's a very funny anime. Made me laugh a whole bunch of times, and I think you should just check it out. It's not on Netflix though. It's on the first season's on WatchDub, and the second season's on Anime Sub, because they haven't dubbed it yet. But it's a pretty cool watch. Just don't watch it with your parents around or your significant other, because they're gonna think you're strange. And my number 1 anime that I always recommend to everybody, no matter where I go, is if someone's asking about anime, I always say watch this one because it's super good. And it's called Baka and Test. Follows the main character. He's very stupid. Basically, he's the dumbest person in this school. And this school is a different kind of school. They use their test scores as basically their power. They hit points, and they can battle. It's a specialty school where like if a teacher's around, they can summon this battleground, and then you launch your avatar, and your avatar's strength is based on how smart you are, basically. So you can take tests and grade up and basically build your character up. And it's a very class oriented show. Basically, the class A is the smartest, the top, and they get the best stuff in the school, and then all the way to F, which is our main characters. He's in the F class, and they get like the crappy stuff. They don't even get chairs. They'd have to sit on a floor mat. They got desks that are breaking apart. So you can battle grades above you to earn their stuff, basically, which is pretty cool, and I think that'd be awesome in the real world, but I'd probably only be class D or something. But it's a very funny anime. They break the fourth wall a bunch of times, and the reason why I really like it is that they use different anime styles throughout the whole thing. They don't just stick to one type of anime style, you know, like Dragon Ball Z, where it's like just fighting and no seriousness. They do serious stuff, then they switch off to like a black and white type thing where it's just drawn so it makes it look more significant, like lovers and just staring into each other's eyes and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Everything's changing and stuff, and it's very funny. So that's the things I'd like to recommend to you guys. I know I'm very tired, and I probably won't remember what I said until I watch this video, but thanks for watching, guys. Keep on digging, keep on watching, and keep on rolling on. That was stupid. I need sleep.